technically still your homeland? I thought this Asgard was from a different region of time and space.
Wherever it's from, let's hope we find at least one version of Heimdall who can help us.
Has a weird disembodied voice been telling anyone else to go look for Iron Fist? Every time I pass that temple thing...
My training never prepared me for this. Probably because it was in software development.
The bank called, hoping my assets had been frozen. Get it? Because the city's literally frozen?
There was some, questionable... Some new kind of ancient martial art.
Strange said he'd go to the Sanctum for the book. Our mission is to go to Asgard and find Heimdall. This place has definitely seen better days.
The observatory appears deserted. Let us take our search to my father's throne.
Looks like the palace entrance is caved in. Any thoughts on how we're gonna get in there? We're gonna need to find... Looks like the remains of some kind of heavy-duty weapon. Shame it's not in one piece.
Even the might of Mjolnir will not be enough to pass this obstacle.
It's gonna take more than that to keep me down.
Pity. Were this cannon operational, perhaps we could use it.
Oh, such an unpleasant climate. I will be glad to return to America.
Looks like the remains of some kind of heavy-duty weapon. Shame it's not in one piece.
such an unpleasant climate. I will be glad to return to the area.
As you can Chronopolis has descended into a mad melee. It looks like it's curtains for us for sure. Our one sliver of hope is a plan to get into Kang's central citadel and take him down. Sources tell me Wasp has secured contact with an ally on the distant nowhere. That's a giant head of a celestial for those of you not paying attention. Don't get too excited, though, as the offer of help has come from a dog. That's how desperate the Avengers are, folks. Cosmic canines aside, this spacehead could contain enough energy or tech or magic beans to put a dent in the defenses of that citadel. What our so-called heroes need are a pair of sharp eyes to find the fragments of the Nexus they had a hand in shattering.
Odin, my king. The kingdom is lost. Our forces scattered.
Enough! This destruction was brought about by those fools, the Warriors 3, defying Kang. We had a deal.
Odin, I still know not why thou made such a pact.
I mean, son, you're alive.
Father, what is this madness?
Thor, is it really you?
Oh, father!
Heimdall!
Loki, how? We banished you into the abyss.
Kang plucked me from that demise. With his help, I sent Father on a fool's errand to find you after Manhattan was lost an age ago, leaving me to finally take my rightful place on the throne.
Thor! It's coming down!
Asgardians! Finally I will exact my vengeance!
Surtur, foul beast!
I'm going to take your realm, Thor!
We shall see about that, Surtur.
I, believe he was talking to me.
Actually, it's my realm at the moment.
Not now, Loki.
Sons of Muspel! Daughters of Fury! Monsters of the Flame! Our time has come! Sound the battle cry that all who live may hear it! And despair! March to destruction! March to the fall of Asgard!
What the heck are those things?
Surtur's minions. Pesky beasts, but they are no match for us.
keeping these. Anyone? Nice!
Here they come again. Destroy them before they spawn any more of those things.
Nothing can dim the flames of Muspel! You will fail!
Those barrels, are they full of water?
Broth. The best Asgard has to offer. It would be a shame to waste them.
We'd be poor hosts if we didn't offer Surtur a drink now, wouldn't we, brother?
Objects in the next few seconds. I'm keeping this. Anyone? Nice!
clumsy attack. This is why I don't normally use swords. You can't miss with a hammer.
Submit! Face my wrath and reckoning!
There! That should hold him for a moment.
A moment may be all we need.
All right, boss battle time. Let's do this. Ha! Nailed it. Face everybody.
Wow, that's a speedy fire department.
Fastest in all the realms. Yes! I completed the mission!
My reputation as a totally legit superhero continues.
Nice teamwork.
Aye. See, brother, when we unite forces... Brother.
He snuck out on us.
Families. Heimdall, thank the World Tree you survived.
Mere rocks won't break me.
We have much to discuss, and we require your aid, locating shards of the Nexus.
Curious. Odin, I mean, Loki, was asking of the same.
Then go with them. I will keep vigil here should Surtur return.
You make a most worthy Thor.
Let's regroup back in Manhattan.
Finally! I've always wanted to visit Broadway.
Fitting.
What do you need from me?
We're looking for shards of the Nexus of all realities, so that we might use its power to create a gateway into Chronopolis.
The shards lie scattered across these lands.
Yes, I can see that. My journey to Midgard is of great Doubly so if we're able to acquire the tickets you mentioned earlier.
Heimdall, you must begin your task in assisting the fair wasp. She can locate the shards upon her mapping device.
What's all this about tickets?
Heimdall added a small condition to his supporting us. The acquisition of tickets to a Broadway show?
Seriously?
So there are 5 Nexus shards.
That is so.
I'll set up teams to cover this.
All right, team. Our first destination is the underwater city of Lumeria. Everyone got their breathing gear?
Worry not for my breathing. My only concern is what the seawater will do to my hair.
Gotta admit, I was hoping to get assigned somewhere a little drier.
Well, our other fragment is in the desert, so you'll get your wish. Let's secure this one first.
This Granopolis situation sure has been bad for business. Ferry to Rikers Island? I don't even know where it is.
How goes your day?
Things are looking bad. And I mean down to my last bagel bad. But if these heroes are this city's best shot at stopping Kang, then so be it. Let's try and get a little team spirit going here. Show 'em how it's done, Captain America. Making for the water city of Lemuria, where Heimdall has spotted another Nexus fragment. Captain's team have encountered a dark, ominous tunnel. Surely they aren't falling into a trap. I mean, Heimdall has those amazing eyes, yeah? If they're walking into a trap, he'll be able to warn them, right? Well, maybe he needs to get his eyes checked, because I'll put money on our heroes ending up somewhere they don't want to be.
Foolish surface creatures. Your capture will surely secure my place by Kang's side.
Well, that could have been worse.
It's worse. Greetings! Your lives now belong to the Red King. Fret not, however, for they will be mercifully short. Now, let us see how you fare against the World Breakers.
What can this pompous fool pit against us that we cannot best?
That's a lot of hawks.
At least it should be a worthy fight.
It has begun! Let combat commence!
Okay, first things first. Let's take out that staff. I could do this all day.
I don't get it. Hulk broke the staff, so why isn't he back to normal?
I think the staff was simply being used to issue commands. As long as that disc-shaped object is attached to his chest, Hulk's not gonna be in control of his actions.
But destroying the staff did seem to damage the disc, right?
Yes, we need to destroy more of those staffs while they're being used.
But how can we be sure they'll use them again?
We just need to make Hulk angry enough that they'll have to.
So, you'd rather be fighting my guards, would you? Fine, have your wish. The Red King commands his loyalty. And we wouldn't want the show to be over too soon, of course.
Okay, it worked. When they use the staff, destroy it.
I remember the first time I encountered one of these.
I think it worked. The disc's been damaged again.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be fighting, not thinking.
One more blast from that staff should do it. Just need to find a way to make Hulk extra angry.
Someone called the reinforcements.
A Cronin. That's not going to improve our situation.
Whoa!
All right, Hulk. Guess he should have been careful who he picked a fight with.
Perhaps we can put this fellow to good use. Not exactly on the soft side, I'll grant you. Let's keep things interesting, shall we? More guards! More fighters! More, I say! But now I'll prove that I am most worthy to rule in Kang's new order. By beating your team with nothing but my bare hands.
I fancy those odds.
Just these hands. And my power suit, sword, flamethrower, and missiles. Oh, and this! Let the games begin! Ready for the main event, you worthless creature?
It's fair to say that this creature has immense power, but there must be a weakness.
Maybe we can send that power back its way.
Hopefully I won't run into anything too stressful.
Did some damage. Now let's get the Red King.
Come and get me! Ha ha ha! I'll show you what this magnificent suit of mine can do. How dare you!
That to keep me down.
Oh, what simplistic beings you are! So base, making me angry!
Watch out!
Hulk no like ugly snake.
Our strategy is beginning to work.
Hulk gets revenge on puny Tomato Man!
Foolishness is this?
Return. Watch out!
I could do this all day.
Now that he's out of the way, I will gladly accept your surrender. As I was saying, your surrender... We'll call it a draw, shall we?
Job's not over yet. Thor, Strange, Hulk, take a breather. Captain Marvel and I will scout ahead, sniff out any more traps. We'll rendezvous back in Lumeria. Good luck.
Be careful, my friends. It seems that Atuma is more slippery than the Serpent of Midgard.
It was almost a shame I dispatched them with such ease. They never got to meet you, my abominable friend.
You two need to make up and shake hands. The two captains will have had more than enough time to get the lay of the land. We need to make haste.